Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. So, I'm using this team Superior, Shiny, Dugon, and Medicham. I saw this team on Yonkis' channel. I believe he said he got this team from someone, but I don't remember, or I don't know who he got it from. But yeah, Superior. I'm a big supporter of Superior. I even before the Aerial Ace buff, I still really liked Superior. Obviously, Aerial Ace is better now than it was. I hit Legend with the Superior on my team back in Season 7, and as I mentioned, that was before it got buffed. Aerial Ace still not a great move, like the greatest move, but it is better than it once was. The big issue with this team, I would say, is Alolan Sandslash, and a lot of times Alolan Sandslash is in the lead when you see it on the team. So maybe it is better to keep Superior in the back. I guess Gligar is an issue as well, but it's better to go up against Gligar with the Superior than it is to go up against what we used to see like Noctowl and Altaria, right? I guess we still see those occasionally, but not as common. But with that being said, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive right into the battles and see how I did. So it's going to be my Superior into Swampert. Great matchup. Absolutely love to see it. Doesn't get any better than that. Medicham coming in. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, because I don't have a direct answer to Medicham, right? And if I go into my own Medicham immediately, I'm going to be behind on energy. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my Aerial Ace, and now a Psychic will be enough to KO. And actually throwing CMP tie. Could have overfarmed. You never know who's going to win CMP. I guess usually, well, you never know. You never know, right? But either way, I do get off my Psychic. Not going to undercharge it, just going to go for the KO. Beautiful. If the Swampert comes in, we know it can't farm me down, so it will have to throw. And it's actually going to be a Sableye. So, I am running Dynamic Punch on this. Yonkis was not. He was running Ice Punch. Dynamic Punch has helped me out more times than not. I will say that. Resisted, but still going to be doing a decent amount of damage. Out comes the Dugon, and this is a good game. Honestly, I could just safely double shield Dugon if I wanted to, and just win with Superior. Just farm the Swampert all the way down, right? Unless if it has Sludge Wave, but usually you don't see Sludge Wave. Okay, Gligar. Not a good matchup, but you can't switch out. I don't have an answer to Gligar in the back. Besides, well, no, I have Dugon, but like Medicham, what am I going to do? Go into Dugon, they switch out. Can't go into Medicham, especially since I don't have Ice Punch. So you do have to stay in this one. But the good thing is, because of how bulky Superior is, it could take hits. Actually going to try and catch. I'm not successfully able to catch there. But that's fine. Out comes the Medicham right now. This is going to be an uphill battle, but I'm going to be able to debuff the Medicham. Very nice. I'll be able to get off another one as long as they're not running Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch will all but KO me, but it's a Psychic, so I'm going to be able to get to another one. So Dugon with the Icy Wind coming out hot. I really like this move. Okay, so they do farm me down. I don't know. What do you guys think about keeping Superior in the back and maybe leading with the Medicham? Just because, as I said, Alolan Sandslash, whenever you see it, I would say most of the time it is in the lead. I've seen it in the back occasionally, but most of the time it is in the lead from my experience. But I do pick up the shield there. They're going to go ahead and throw. Just going to let this one go. That is going to be enough to KO me, but that is okay. And I'm hoping to farm down. Of course, I'm not quite able to farm down, so I am going to go ahead and commit a shield. Aerial Ace would not KO, but I do have to shield that. And now I think I'm barely able to. They would have gotten to it if that counter did not KO. Beautiful. Lickitung. And because I have Dynamic Punch, this is really, really, really good for me. Dynamic Punch. Going to be able to pick up the shield. Watching for a catch, and they do go for the catch. I knew they were going to go for the catch, so I'm gonna hold off there. They don't get it, and now 2 Dynamic Punches will be enough to KO. Actually, I just counted down. Good game, well played to my opponent, and I'm going to be able to take that one, despite the tough lead, right? Togekiss. I battle this trainer every single season. Always a good game, my friend. I don't know who it is. I just know I battle them all the time. Okay, going up against a Lickitung. Okay. I mean, it's not too bad. Like usually you can force a shield here, or, like, Superior's going to just outbulk the Lickitung, just because Frenzy Plant is so powerful. So I actually do pick up a shield there, and this Lickitung is going to go ahead and go for a Body Slam. I'm going to be able to take it, and I'm just going to be able to throw on my Frenzy Plant right now. So 2 tanky Pokemon going at it. The team I'm running, or I guess Yonkis' team that he used, very tanky team. Another attack coming in. You know, I let this go. I was actually kind of hoping I would live on like 1 HP and get it with an Aerial Ace, but I don't. But that's okay. I didn't want to shield that anyway. I could farm down with the Medicham. And unfortunately, she does make it to a Body Slam, but that is okay. Or actually, Power Up, excuse me. But out comes Medicham. So it's good that Medicham comes in now, because Dugan doesn't really want to face this. Not at the health it's at, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just go for my Psychic attacks. Going to go ahead and she's going to let that go. That's fine. Can I make it to another one? I can make it to another one. Looks like I win CMP here, which is very nice. Will she shield? She will not shield. Do I shield? No, I do not. I'm putting everything on the back of Dugan. Actually, that doesn't KO me. So she's going to be able to get this off, but that's fine. Again, up a shield with Dugan. I'm hoping Gliga in the back. No idea what's in the back. It's a Alolan Sandslash, but it's with Powder Snow. Now, I do think Powder Snow Alolan Sandslash is really good as well, but not against Dugan. You would prefer the Shadow Claw, so this is really good for me. I have 2 shields. I'm just going to go ahead and double shield this. So we do actually see the Sandslash in the back. I did mention that most of the time I see it in the lead, but in this case, it is in the back. Which is good for me. I'm going to go ahead and shield. I do also survive a drill run, keep that in mind. So I could have baited here. I mean, honestly, she has to shield at this point in time. She probably expected the bait. The bait would have been double resist. I think it still would have KO'd, but regardless, it doesn't matter because she doesn't make it to a drill run. I'm going to go ahead and KO that Sandslash, and out comes the Medicham, but Medicham is 1 Ice Shard from going down, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Superior into Greninja. Great matchup, especially since I have Medicham to handle this later on if I choose to. Gliga coming in, you absolutely love to see it. Now, I know I could farm this Gliga all the way down. It's a Shadow variant, so yes, the dig is going to be coming in fast, but I'm able to take it. I can't take another one, though. But I could take an Aerial Ace, but he doesn't even get to an Aerial Ace. Out comes Greninja. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my Drill Run attacks right now. Not expecting a shield because they know I have Superior. I'm going to be able to get off the second Drill Run. And I was hoping this would be enough. Actually, it's barely not enough. So an attack is coming in, but that is okay. I thought I would live a Night Slash, but I actually don't. I was actually surprised that I didn't live that. But Greninja does have a high attack. And I saw Nidoqueen. I was like, oh, if I had Ice Punch, this would be a lot better. But I do not have Ice Punch. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one. But because of how bulky Superior is, we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Dynamic Punch. I wanted to take the attack, throw my Dynamic Punch, and then switch into Superior, right? And I mean, I have to shield this. I know this is a Poison Fang. I'm weak to it. I got to shield it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I do get debuffed, of course, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw my Aerial Ace attacks. I know that Nidoqueen does have to protect itself. Even if they think it's Aerial Ace, and they probably do. I'm just going to go ahead and throw another Aerial Ace. I actually don't believe this KOs. Barely doesn't, but I do get that farm down, and my opponent will concede there. And that is going to be a great game. Very well played to my opponent there. Let's move on. Superior into Lickitung. Okay, another Lickitung is all over the place. I mean, it's always been all over the place, but more so now. Probably because Noctowl is not relevant like it used to be. I mean, you see it once in a while, but it's really not in the meta. I only pick up a great there, but that's okay. But that's probably why Lickitung is more relevant, as I said, and it's so good. It really is. So I understand why people use it. But regardless, I'm going to be able to get off another Frenzy Plant. Do I pick up a shield here? I do actually pick up a shield, so my opponent will go ahead and shield that one up. I'm trying to get to an Aerial Ace, not quite. Again, I was hoping Superior would be bulky enough. I'm rank 1 to be able to survive, and I actually do survive, but I don't make it to the Aerial Ace, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to go ahead and farm all the way down. Medicham with energy is always good, right? Because if something like a Charizard wants to come in, a Psychic will still at least do a lot to it. But it's going to be in a Shadow Alolan Ninetales. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my Dynamic Punch into it. And then I got to switch out. And I do switch out. And out comes Medicham. I was hoping it wasn't a Medicham, but unfortunately it is a Medicham. I was just thinking in my mind, how am I going to win this one? Is there a way to overcome this matchup? I do get off that Icy Wind, which will debuff. No point in shielding this. It's going to be an Ice Punch. I guess that was a good call by me. Maybe they predicted I was going to. I know this is another Ice Punch. I actually do shield. I don't know. I mean, like, nah, I shouldn't have shielded because I would have been able to get off my. Yeah, I don't know why I shielded that. But, okay. So the reason I shielded that is because I know that the Ninetales isn't really going to get to 2 attacks. The way the Ninetales is going to win is just to charm me down anyway. So it's not going to need shields regardless. So yeah, we're going to take a loss there. Good game. Well played to my opponent. Was that the last battle in this feature? Yes, it was. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.